this goes better than what the other few did.
I'm in position,
Showtime,
y'all.
boys.
What's the contract details?
And girls.
Got a call for help from Sentinels protecting some Arcanists. Sounds like scars. Get out there.
Got it. On my way.
Man, oh man, oh. Here we go.
What's happening? Arcanists in trouble. Sentinels in trouble. Scars. Get in there and help.
Got it.
You need to finish this fight. Quickly now.
I understand.
They are scattered. You have won. Wait, not done yet. The second camp from this group is also under attack. Get over there.
You got it.
Yes.
The Sentinels are getting pushed today. Give them a hand, or those Arcanists are doomed.
Understood. scars.
Haha, you did it. Finish. Excellent. But not done yet. So much trouble out there today. Got something here. Some big-time outlaw leader has been spotted. We need to find him.
Heading over there.
Stay vigilant, freelancer.
At the leader if we don't cause enough damage.
On it.
Messaged me about Anthem.
You have caused enough damage. Their leader has appeared. Take care of that coward.
I understand.
Stragglers, freelancer.
Understood. That's the end of the fight.
You did it. Finish. Knew you could.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's the freelancer in trouble. See what you can do to help.
On it.
Weird bugs. Illuminati.
Have to finish this thing off. Still going? Unbelievable. It's not going down easy. The area's clear of scars.
Well thought. I think they got the message. You did good work. Helped Manny.
Alright, set controller down, no touch. Hopefully it don't, like, freeze on me again. level 15.
What do you mean we can't?
Oh, FUD.
What are the chances that Matthias will spend his time writing a paper now?
Talk to these people.
Ah,
Get this shit
freelancer.
underway.
I'm finishing up a few stories for the wall.
This a bad time?
No, good time. The task is better with company. This is not the Grand Wall of Freemark, but it's a good start.
Why do you do this? The wall, the stories, all of it. For the history books?
I'm not that vain. Well, not about these things. You never saw the Grand Wall, eh? Oh, people came from every corner of Bastion to see it. They read our stories. They believed in us.
People haven't changed. They'll see the work being done and come around.
Of course they will.
Just takes time.
What is it?
My friend, the one I lost, I can hear him doubting us both. He could be a stormy sky. But I could make him laugh, huh?
You said he was a freelancer?
Yes, Garnet. Freelancer Garnet. I helped him pick that call sign, you know. It fit. He had a bad start, but survived it all. Oh, tough, that one. But one rainy day, he didn't come home.
What happened?
I don't know. Not all of it. Not where he fell. You see, I have his name, but not his story. This pains me.
He was beyond the wall making things better. The details don't matter.
Of course. I know this. Just... it pains me.
Someone was counting on him to be there. And he was.
That is why I send you out there to pay your respects. To gather stories for our wall. Maybe one day, you bring his story back.
Sounds good to me. Off to the next person. Okay, exit that. What a nightmare. I can't even figure out how you swap weapons. It's embarrassing, and I didn't even play the goddamn... Ow. The goddamn, what you wanna call
Hudson's
beta.
too career-focused to waste time on romance. Especially not with the final power roaming free.
Okay, it's not her that I talked to. Who is it? It says her. What the fuck? Glitchy shit.
Hey, Bryn. What are you up to?
No, freelancer, I didn't hear you come up. With our beacons back up, I can track the scars around the fort again. The Arcanists seem happy with the info they're getting, too.
Info that can help with our scar problem?
Eventually, maybe. Quite a lot, but not now. Later.
Eventually, maybe. I've never heard you so apathetic about killing scars.
No, it's a... I mean... But you've been helpful and deserve an explanation. If you want one.
Well, thank you, Bryn. That's good of you.
I know. You're welcome.
Slow and steady.
I only know part of what the Arcanists have learned. But they say, one day, it could help to eliminate the scars entirely.
Yes.
Anyway, this means we have more work ahead of us.
You and I have made a solid team so far.
Keep it up, and my superiors might actually give me permission next time.
What's life without a few exciting complications?
Organized, understandable, calm.
Sounds awful.
I'll let you know if I need you, freelancer.
Level 15, and I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, cancerous.
I just don't think earwax should be that color. Hey, good to see you again. You know, you're one of the only people here I can really talk to.
That's
Yes,
nice, I guess.
Yeah, feels good. Hey, have you heard anything about this Tassin lady?
What have you heard?
Nothing. That's why I'm asking you. I had a little, run-in with her.
Are you serious? What happened?
Okay, so she's walking by, right? And I think, hey, I'd like to buy this lady a drink. But she says no. But you know me, right? Am I gonna take no for an answer?
No.
And that's right. So I ask her again, only this time with more charm.
How did she respond?
So she says, in a real quiet voice, if you don't get out of my way, you are going to regret this.
And?
I did regret it. I was just about to compliment her, and then I woke up with some people looking down at me. It was pretty rude of her to knock me out, huh?
She did warn you. Plus, how do you know it was her?
I don't, for sure, but I do remember her counting 3, 2, 1. And then blackness. That was it. So my hunch is, it was her. Hey, what are you up to right now?
Quite a bit. I'm very busy.
Ow, too bad. I was hoping we could hang out.
That's what I
Nope,
figured.
nope, nope.
See? You get me. Later, freelancer.
Ah, new person to talk to. Hi.
Hey, thanks for checking out my shop.
No problem.
We've got stuff that can turn a good javelin into a great javelin, maybe.
I'm listening. What do you have?
Only the finest selection of crafting materials in Fort Tarsus.
Really?
Guaranteed. You know why? Because our main competitor just closed up shop.
Why'd they do that?
I'm just learning the regulator game, but my Uncle Ronnie said, we made them an offer they couldn't refuse. My name's Serna, and I'm the manager.
Well, what kind of store is this?
It's a compound and alloy shop. Sometimes we get in other stuff. It's called Uncle Ronnie's, and my family owns it.
Good to know.
So don't forget, when you want quality, this is the store for you. Sure hope you come back and do some shopping.
Bugger. Don't need to go. Well, I need weapons. Yeah.
To access the voice-over IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again.
So I have to talk to all these people. Lovely. What a pain in my ass. Oh man, you're a featured store. Hi, how can I help you? You could have played along, Chris. I was trying to. Uh, Never mind. Grouch. You! I said, hi, how can I help you?
Heard
And you
Tassin
said you
mumbling
can't,
over the
so
Dominion.
you're always a negative.
You know.
No, not really. You're just negative today. How come?
Off somewhere. Check it when you
You mean you're not sharing your voice? Ring around the rosy, hockaposy folly. Man, oh man, oh man. Greedy. Ooh, cancerous music. No, the radio they have on here. Thank you for recorrecting yourself.
I call slips, trips, and falls avoidable. All accidents are preventable.
If you don't like it, send it to me.
So, I
It's
heard you
better
met
than
with
the
some
food
regulators.
here.
Just remember that smiley, jokey smugglers are still smugglers. And count your javelin parts. Hello. Nothing new for you yet, freelancer.
Ain't that the truth?
The Fort Charles is bar has a different owner every time I come back here. I swear.
Hey,
Oh,
stop
that's
by
a dick
sometime,
move.
huh?
Oh, that's really sucks.
You tracked down Howland, yeah? Oh, one of the greats. Such a wonderful laugh. Hope he finds it again.
We'll see.
Freezing their ass off in a holding cell. You and your smug look. Oh, I was when I said you and your smug look, I was talking to an NPC. Oh man. I never said you had a smug look. You don't want to. That's your personal business.
Hello. Nothing new for you.
Level 15 on this game. And so far, all I want to do is pull my hair out. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. You're gonna hear me say that a lot and shit, fuck, this, that. Okay. I don't have any missions. I'm level 15. Oh no. Did I really beat the game? Please don't tell me I've already completed all the missions that they have out. Yeah. Well, it looks like I am going to a fortress as my main quest. Lovely. Ouch. Ain't that gonna be a kick in the fucking nuts? It's not gonna hurt if someone kicks your dick. It's gonna hurt if they kick your testicles. No. uh, 50.
Hey, freelancer. More scars. I know. He's looking extra powerful. close and there's nodes everywhere.
Give it a minute. It should work itself out.
Should?
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center. Any interference will cause the energy to spike again. Stay on the platform.
Bye. Hasta la vista, bitches. Oh. So much fun. Oh, I love the Colossus.
Like that. Too bad. I'm just getting started.
Cowards.
It got quiet.
Let it stay that way.
Weaponry is woohoo! Yeah, baby! Oh, that's still on top. Keep that, bitch. Sorry.
pretty dark in here.
Throw down a flare. It will help.
You freelancers have tools for everything. Back into the deep.
I wish I could get that.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Remember?
Another teleport. Good boy. Another frostbite. Or not. What the hell is that? Oh, looks like I missed frostbite.
It would be unprofessional to cut the link, right?
Highly.
Damn it.
Next time, I expect big-ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
You'd have to show up for that to help.
Oh my. Oh my. But no fucking ammo! Now where's this bitch ass bug gone? Okay then. The bug has a hiding. Aha! So hold square to switch. Ow! That was not supposed to hit.
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
I wonder how many years it'll take me to forget that thing. I'm gonna go with 8.
One
Thank
for
God
each
it
of the
dies.
tyrant's legs.
No more score.
What? Faggot skipped the cutscene. Lot of good that did me. Oh man, that was a shit ton of XP. Got more before, but Gotta keep that. Well,
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Now that looks badass.
Let's take a look.
Alrighty. Did I seriously complete everything I have, or is there more missions I can do? I mean, if that's all there is, that's disappointing.
Ah, freelancer. You have time?
Sure. What's going on?
Your work is having an effect. People come by, some speak their thanks.
Something else on your mind?
When I was a young man, strong, oh so handsome, very skilled freelancer. Good heart, but selfish, arrogant. Everybody knew me, and I knew everything.
Really?
Oh yes, very handsome. I got a message one day. Outlaws making trouble for people out in the jungle.
Sure, just routine, right?
Just routine. I go, I fight. After, I notice one of them is only wounded. He spat and cursed me, but I could see fear in his eyes.
What did you do?
What would you have done?
Finish the job?
Oh, yes? Why?
I let him go. Who knows what he ends up doing?
This is truth.
You agree? That's surprising.
I left that outlaw alive. I knew best, right? Show mercy. He saw insult in my mercy. Hunted me for years.
But he didn't find you?
You remember my friend, Freelancer Garnet. Somewhere out in the jungle, that outlaw killed him. Worst part, the bastard left me a message at the fort. Wrote it out plain.
Yarrow.
You see? My fault.
Sometimes we're wrong. That's how we learn to do better next time.
Oh, I learned. My arrogance, poof, gone, like smoke. After that, the people could count on me, like they can count on you now. You hear me?
I hear you. So, you caught him, right? The outlaw?
No. He died before I could hear Garnet's story.
We'll see.
Stay focused.
Looks like this is your lucky day.
Why's that?
You just bumped into the oldest man in Fort Tarsis. Name's Jarek.
Nice to meet you.
You too. You know, you don't live as long as I have without seeing some things.
Yeah? Like what?
I was there when the scars swarmed the fort's terraces. It was a bloodbath. Happened over 50 years ago, and it feels like yesterday. I was also there when the scars came over the walls. What do you think about that?
I think you've seen a lot.
You bet I have. More than you ever will, that's for sure.
I hope you're right.
Oh, I am, Freelancer. I've lived a life filled with bloodshed and disaster. I've survived Strider ambushes, Dominion attacks and outlaws. I've even run from wyverns. I've seen enough death the last 50 lifetimes. And yet, somehow, I'm still kicking.
So what's your secret to survival?
It ain't no secret. I'm a pragmatist. I always did what I had to in order to survive.
I'm sorry. You must have lost many people along the way.
You got that right. I've outlived every friend I ever had. Sometimes I wonder if I made the right choices. I was in a mining crew digging for ore near Heliost when the main shaft collapsed. We were trapped behind a solid wall of rock. We had no idea of how long it would take for the rescue party to dig us out. I was lucky enough to find a bottle of water. But there were 6 of us.
1 bottle of water for 6 miners? How many of you made it out?
I was the only survivor.
You're tough as nails. That's why you're still alive.
I guess so.
You guess? How else does one man live while 5 perish?
I just did what I had to do.
Yeah, and you were lucky.
I sure was.
I guess you need at least a little good fortune to become the oldest man in Fort Tarsis.
In some ways, I am lucky. You cheered me up, Freelancer. Thank you.
You're welcome, old-timer.
Maybe next time we meet, I'll tell you how I survived the massacre on the terraces.
Okay. Jackpot.
You again. What?
Ah, still crabby, I see.
I'll stop being crabby when I feel like it. So, what is it this time?
I have something that I think will cheer you up. Do you know Mora?
The mousy kid who hangs around the marketplace?
The grain supply problem hit her, too. But she's got an idea to get more. A new system that...
New system? Scam.
That allows for sustainable indoor farming.
Scam.
Will you let me finish?
Why? I know how this ends. The system requires capital to properly develop, right? And you're about to ask me to put it up. Grow the grain right here, inside the fort's walls? Sustainably? If it sounds too good to be true, probably is.
Give her a chance. No one else will. The only way we survive this world is by supporting each other.
Damn. I've expected a spotlight to come on. Did you rehearse that?
Funny.
Well, you're right. I've been so wrapped up in my own troubles, I've forgotten to be kind. Tell you what, I'll go talk to Mora, okay? See what I can do.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, look who's here.
Look who's back. How's the frontier treating you, freelancer?
Keeps me on my toes. Tell me something. How hard is it to get Fortuo brew out here?
That's the wrong question. What you want to ask is, what's it cost and when would it get here? You know how far it is to Fortuo?
Off the top of my head, no.
Damn far. By Strider takes 2 months to make the trip. Longer if there's trouble. And there's always trouble.
Okay, so what would it cost?
You want to do some business? All right then. I need to send a couple of messages off the record. Your cipher helps me out. I get your brew.
Done. I don't think Faye will mind, especially since it's for Yara.
The trick is not to buy from Fortua. Just find someone who already imported it. Chasing down collectors and private reserves is like herding rabbits. But I'll get it.
How's the bar treating you?
Still around and kicking, so can't be that bad. Keep your head out there, freelancer.
Oh man, this shit's getting better by the day.
Are you Sev?
In the flesh. You must be the freelancer Tassin hired. Huh. You actually look capable.
Were you expecting otherwise?
No? Well, sort of. I'm used to getting scraps, not resources.
I thought Corvus would have plenty to go around.
Oh, they do. But I'm in the proverbial doghouse. Long story short, I pissed off the wrong people and ended up in this shithole.
Well, at first glance, Fort Tarsus may not seem like much, but...
It's a shithole. The bar doesn't even have a name.
I used to, but...
I know the story. All the stories. Let's just talk about the job. Corvus has received reports of Scars ambushing supply caravans.
Pretty standard.
Except they were using some new acidic weapon. Extremely potent, not the usual Scar fare.
Scars are scavengers. They must have gotten the acid from somewhere.
Great minds. I had a scout follow a trail of the gunk to a possible source. Your cipher has the coordinates.
Nice work, Sev.
What kind of intelligence agent would I be if I didn't give you a little intel? Let me know when you're on your way.
Okay. Ow! Bit my tongue! That shit hurt!
Hey, freelancer.
I wasn't trying to. Involuntary action.
Good. Come to pay your respects at last?
I guess I have.
My name is Zara Toll, but you may call me Madam Chronicler. Everyone does.
Okay, Madam Chronicler.
You do know that I'm your cipher's point of reference, that I provide information via amplifier for your library.
Actually, I wasn't aware that was a thing.
That's curious. It's fairly common knowledge. Oh, maybe you have amnesia.
I don't have amnesia.
Did you rattle your head or inhale some toxic spores?
Not enough to give me amnesia.
If you say so, my dear. But what news? Anything to report from your travels?
I saw some unusual Shaper ruins where waterfalls were flowing up.
My goodness, I hope that was archived by your cipher, Ewan.
Do you mean Owen?
That's what I said. Or did I? Pardon me, a chronicler's mind is easily overfilled. But as my esteemed mentor Negandel used to say, the occasional confusion is a cipher's burden.
Maybe you have amnesia.
You're jovial, but most freelancers are. Maybe too much.
Not sure I follow.
I talk to cities and ciphers far and wide. They all say the same thing. Freelancers have lost their way.
I haven't lost my way.
And I'm glad for that. You know, you'd be a wonderful sentinel.
And just stand guard all day?
Food for thought. Which brings me to my duty. A chronicler must pass along collected knowledge. that humanity may build upon its learnings.
Learnings? Oh, you mean reading?
What would you enjoy? Hard news or something more escapist?
News, please. Good to know what's going on.
I must agree, especially in these trying times. May you learn that all may learn, that all may grow.
Thank you.
That's
Catch
good.
you later, Madam Chronicler.
Catch me, what am I, a grabbit? Good day.
Okay, there's one other person I need to talk to, I think. Yes, you.
You'll never succeed, Anthem. Just, I can defeat her. I know it.
Can he, though?
She's more powerful than a javelin with just her bare hands. This is futile. I have to keep you safe.
I have to keep you safe. That's a good lie.
Oh, come on.
So,
Bryn, you've gotten even more plants?
why, yes. Thank you for noticing. I was keeping them in the barracks, but I was told that was a waste of equipment space.
Nothing wrong with trying to brighten up Sentinel HQ.
I tried the morale boost argument. It didn't go well.
Isn't growing all these a lot of work?
Oh, you have no idea. The watering schedules alone. And I have to stop people from stealing them to impress their dates.
Stealing? From you?
All the time.
Your dates must be impressed with this, though.
Oh, no, I don't date. It's not my thing.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for telling me about your gardening, Bryn.
I admit, it's nice to have someone actually inquire. I mean, you usually do, about everything. But still nice.
Okay.
To access the voice-over IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again. To access the voice-over IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again.
Is not an excuse for a sloppy workplace. If everyone would just bend their knees, we'd have a lot less downtime. Thank you.
For what?
For stepping close so you don't impede foot traffic.
You were off to the side, so it seemed to make sense.
My apologies. I assumed you would recognize me from one of my public safety forums.
Sorry, I was not aware those were happening.
My name is Pernell Blatch, and I'm the fort custodian. I maintain and improve all public works and spaces.
Sounds like a big job.
It's enormous. I'm seeking public input on an initiative to improve life in Fort Tarsis. Would you care to take part?
I might.
Excellent. Please answer the following questions. Do you A, believe the fort needs immediate improvements to function more efficiently? Or B, recognize the fort has glaring inefficiencies that must be corrected?
Aren't those statements both the same?
No. One suggests immediate action, and the other identifies issues, then proposes solutions.
I'm not sure the fort wants to change.
The fort must change. It's unsafe in so many ways. Take the walking issue, for example.
Did you say walking?
Yes. People walk and stop wherever they please. This causes stoppages, bumping, and even pedestrian rage. I'm proposing we implement lanes and foot traffic rules of way.
I guess it would make walking here more efficient.
It will. It's just a matter of applying rewards and punishment to ensure compliance. There will be some resistance, but I've run into that before.
Where at?
The fountain in the courtyard. People said we didn't need it, but now I'm spearheading the campaign to restore it.
How does a fountain make the fort more efficient?
The fountain creates a meeting place and instills pride in the community. Happy people are more productive.
Is the fountain working?
Not at the moment. There's a piping issue. It was nice chatting with you. I'm off to a meeting regarding proper personal equipment in the forge area.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. It's not easy keeping this fort safe.
access the voice over IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again. To access the voice over IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again.
When Bastion's finest are in the...
To access the voice over IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again.
I just don't think earwax should be that color.
To access the voice over IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again.
Well...
Hey, we're doing well out there. Come check it out.
Looks like back to do the fortress again.
You have a
Bummer.
Hey, welcome back. How was the last run?
Pretty smooth, except for the scar I have.
Again? Those things are getting too old.
Well, shit. Level 15. Howdy. Day 2 in this game.
Hey, three lights up. More scars. I know. These look extra powerful.
close and there's notes everywhere.
Give it a minute, it should work itself out.
Should.
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center, any interference will cause the energy to spike again. center. Stay on the platform.
I don't think our friend liked that. Too bad. I'm just getting started. Stay that way. It's pretty dark in here.
Throw down a flare. It'll help.
You freelancers have tools for everything. Back into the deep. Oh, that's just wrong.
Remember?
You're not helping.
Again?
would be unprofessional to cut the link, right?
Highly.
Damn it.
Next time, I expect big-ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
Even Corvus doesn't know everything.
One for each of the tyrant's legs.
No more scorpion talk, please.
Crockies. Is that the only mission I've got now? Are you fucking serious? That's it?
Hey, does this look like it's infected? I'm telling you straight up.
Oh, Freelancer. You're here. Hello.
Hi, Bryn. Friend of yours?
No.
No.
This is Sentinel Commander Vool.
Commander, can I call you Vool? Nice to meet you.
I don't think I've ever seen you associate with a non-Sentinel, Bryn.
Oh, well, you know, trying to expand my horizons.
Interesting.
Bryn and I have been working together. A little Sentinel freelancer cooperation.
Freelancer!
You're what? Without permission?
See, it's... I've been sharing some Sentinel tips. The freelancers need them.
Yes, they do. Good to meet you. As you were, Bryn.
Good save there.
The Sentinels above me aren't exactly on board with external assistance. If this works out, I'll bring them around.
If this works out?
Well, you are pretty good at shooting scars. Ugh, scars are the worst.
Yep.
Yep. Yay. There's people that are already level 15, 29 and so? I'm like, holy shit, what exploit are you doing? I thought that was just for PC and Xbox. Well, shit.
Hey!
Tell me about it.
Man, with something like that, you should really soak.
Motherfucker.
I'm telling you straight up.
Do you know what Mora and Leanne are working on?
Not really. It has something to do with plants.
Plants? Huh. How does anyone get excited about plants? Freelancer, you're back.
Hi again, Mora. Did you speak with Leanne?
I did. I wasn't entirely sure about her, but I did it. She was on board right away. I've never seen her like this before. She spends all her time with my blueprints.
I'm so happy you two found each other.
It's been nice having someone around again. Also, the indoor farm looks like it will work perfectly.
Just like you said it would.
Thank you so much, Freelancer. Leanne and I, we owe you one.
Don't worry about it. Just make sure to throw me a pastry every now and then, okay?
You got it. See you around, Freelancer.
Have fun, Mora.
Good timing. We just got some excellent new stuff.
Lucky Jack's been a busy one. Shipper relics are playing havoc with his suit. I'll have to add more shielding.
Working hard out there.
What are the chances that Matthias will spend his time writing a paper now? Fort Tarsis really needs a proper library.
You tracked down Howling, yeah?
To access the
We'll
voiceover
see.
IP controls, press the L1 button, then press the down button twice, then press cross, then the down button twice again, and finally press cross again.
Just drop by.
That Matthias got his book, I hear. Seems a lot of trouble for a book, but who am I to talk? Strange.
Hey!
I have no clue what.
Hey!
Strider arrived last week, barely.
What got you? Ursix? Titan?
So, what are you after today?
Matthias Sumner. Is he really banned from the bar?
That Arcanist? Oh yeah. Technically, he's not allowed within half a click, but the fort's not that big.
I don't suppose I could persuade you to unban him, even temporarily.
Once, when the Sentinels were doing maintenance on the wall, a wyvern got in here. Took 3 suits to chase out of the men's toilet. Still caused less property damage than Boy Genius.
That can't be true. Either part.
All Arcanists are crazy, Freelancer. That one's got enough crazy to fill 3 or 4 heads.
Anyways, everything going all right around here lately? No curses or anything?
Doesn't work like that. Guy before Dusty, Xeno something, took over, changed the name to the Black Emporium. 2 months later, hit by lightning. Inside the fort. Sentinels found him fried to a crisp and fused to his chair in the back room. Glitch crap just happens. You don't hear about it beforehand.
I'm gonna kill you, Crits! We're behaving. Bobby's the one that's trying to get us in trouble. Everybody's been quiet, peaceful.
I see plenty of things in the jungle just as weird as that.
The further out into the frontier you go, the more glitched it gets. I'm not sweating it. Besides, this is the only spot to get a drink between Anthem and glitching Allheim.
Oh,
it's worth nearly as much as the city of Helios. I'm not giving that up for a scary story.
I learned that one the hard way.
Alrighty. We are! Fucking hell. I wouldn't be laughing if I weren't for you, Mr. Asshole. You're lucky I...
Heard you visited
well,
Princess Sim. She's nice and a great shopper.
That's a dick move, you piece of shit.
There's a new bakery.
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
That looks badass. Now to change the color. Be nice. In other words, he's being a smart ass.
Make sure you've got what you need.
Daniel can't gamble. He's not 18, so therefore it's gonna have to be something. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back. Oh man. Okay, so this new shit I've got actually ain't that bad. I just wish I had more quests to do. Fuck!
Sometimes sauce can be the worst thing, you know?
Well, time to end the broadcast and start a new one.